Hello and welcome to the Hue No Sequence Breaks video tutorial. In this first video we'll be going over the first two splits, aqua and purple, and we'll be doing it room by room and going over any mechanics as they come up. So before you start, you will want to make sure in your options and the video you have VSync turned off, like that. And also another thing that's common is people like to use the lower resolution because the assets load faster when you enter rooms. Other than that, you're pretty much ready to start a new game. If you are running on controller, the actual ways that you press each button will be different to do the parts, because I've only got the keyboard overlay here, but you should be able to apply the same principles to the buttons on the controller. You may need to use a claw grip on the controller as well for a few of them. But to get us started, we will start on the new game. Intro Dream is pretty simple. In this one, you're just looking to make your way through with as little bonks as possible. The fastest way to go up the stairs is by those little bunny hops, not actually touching the side of the stairs, but it's very minimal time lost compared to just doing a bunny hop whilst holding. Yeah, there's no big time saves in this. You can jump down here nicely, so you're not spending as much time falling. Well, you're spending more time falling, but you're spending less time falling the part that you need to fall. So you just want to head up. I'm running into the stairs. That's not exactly ideal, but you just go until you hit the cutscene. Then you're just in the cutscene for a little bit. Coming out of Intro Dream, you want to be holding right, and as soon as you move, you want to go down the stair and jump to dismount down. You're exiting the door and immediately running left. Jump over that little bit because the ramp can trip you up, and then you're running into this. Now, as this is collecting, you want to be ready on escape, or whatever your pause button is. And as soon as that does it, you want to pause, restart level, and run right. That pause and restart's just quicker than running back. Then when you get here, you want to drop down the ladder again, and then you come over here and engage the miner. Now you want to be mashing jump and interact, as well as making sure you're switching color as soon as possible. And then as soon as the miner finishes talking like that, you want to be hitting restart level. And because restarting the level there is quicker than waiting for the miner to walk across, because if you didn't, he just walks very slowly across here. And now when you restart, if you feel up to it, you can attempt a mechanic called a booty scooty here to go down these stairs faster. Basically what you're looking to do in a booty scooty is you want to be holding a direction, you want to jump, open your color wheel, then double pause, and you'll slide down on your butt like that, and you'll remain in the booty scooty as long as you hold down your color wheel, and as soon as you release it, you'll come out of it. So one more time, direction, jump, color wheel, and then double pause, and you just slide. Then once you're there, you want to come up to this first door here. Then in this section,
When you enter a
this
cave
part's
expecting a
just
waterfall,
running right.
the chances
You
are
can
your
go for these little
expectations will
head
be met.
boosts here. Just try
But
and
if
jump
you
up the
discard those
stairs.
expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises? I ask for
Yeah,
you, Hugh,
this
to
first
abandon your
couple of levels are
expectations,
pretty basic.
to pull me back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for
Yeah,
what it
you
can
just
be.
jump along here, go through the door. This one there is a little bit. If you jump as you hit that first base, you can get up there without bonking your head at all. And then if you do that, yeah, this jump here, if you time it right, you can not hit that second one. Just got to go back to get it. Like that. I hit it, but yeah, I did it the first time. You can see that you can get up there without actually hitting anything. Then in this room, what you want to do is you want to fall down without hitting anything. So this is just getting used to the movement in this one, really. Then in this room, as soon as you enter, you want to be going left and switching to aqua. Then you want to pull this crate halfway across the door, jump up to here. Now you want to grab this crate, pull it just enough to stand on, jump up here, and then now we're going to do what is called an air jump. So what you want to do for an air jump is you want to be, I'm going to demonstrate it off this side so I can get back up quicker, but when you actually do it, it'll be off this side. You want to be holding a direction, you want to open your color wheel, and there's two ways to do it. The first way you can just run off the edge like this, then you want to release the color wheel and jump right after another. So it's, you can see in the little control thing that I release and then jump. Basically what's happening is your coyote frames, which are the frames after you leave a platform that you can still jump. Like you can see there, I'm technically not actually grounded, but I'm still jumping. What having the car wheel open does is that it pauses the counting on those because of an oversight in the code and allows you to continue them counting when you release the frame wheel, release the color wheel and make a jump. You can also make air jumps doing fast color wheel, which is basically the same thing, but you're doing the double pause to make you run faster during it. So when you're going through the level, you'll have pulled this here, you jump up, and then you'll just do an air jump across there. Without the air jump, you would have needed to grab this crate and pull it all the way back to this side and then jump up like that. In this room, you want to, there's two strategies. The easier one, you want to pull this crate to here, then you want to jump, switch color, and hop across to there. Um, the the harder strategy for this room is to pull this across about that far, then double tap color wheel, and that should give you a an air jump, which if I can get it to work like that, it's a little bit quicker, but most people still go for the dragging it a little bit further just because it's safer. In this room, it's very simple. You just hold right. You can walk off that edge there. You don't need to worry about jumping. Then in this room, one thing you want to watch out for is you do not want to hit the color change as soon as you enter this room. You want to actually wait half a second after you enter it, because the trick actually becomes considerably harder if you don't wait for that half a second. But what you want to do is you want to be waiting. You can do this, and these boulders will fall, and you want to jump up, land on it, and then jump across to the door like that. It does get a, it does take a little bit of getting used to the exact timing to do it, but once you get used to it, you can pretty reliably land on the boulders to jump across. In this room, you want to run straight left, and then just before you get to this box, you want to turn aqua. Then you want to be jumping as you push it, because when you jump, you push things faster, and the roof allows you to just keep jumping. Then you want to jump up here, jump up the ladder, and just try and make your way across the rocks on the top as smoothly as you can. Then you get to the door and you go through the next one. This one, there is 3 strategies. 2 of them are about the same speed, one of them's a bit slower but a bit easier. The easier one, you do this and then you just, okay, not like that. You just wait down here and then you can jump over the boulder. I haven't done this way in a while. It's about there, yep. And then you can just jump up and go to the door. Yeah, you can do basically bunny hop jumps when you're going up the ladders as well. Just makes it faster. The other ways are, the one I prefer is you do that. It's a little hard to explain. You're just looking to get on this side of the boulder, drop it, and then as the boulder is just bouncing, you want to be jumping up against it, and you'll land on top of it like you saw there. Just show that one more time. To the side, color change, and as it bounces, jump up. And then you can just use it to go to the door. The other way you can do this room is take a little step so you're on this side. Then you want to do that and jump just as the boulder hits the bottom of where the block is. I'll show you again, but I'll use the color wheel to slow it down. So you want to jump about there. Yeah, because I needed to release the color wheel, it was a little late, but yeah, you're just looking to jump and you'll headbutt the boulder. Then after this, you have your first color room. You just need to wait through this cutscene. Not much that you can really do about this one. But then you can get a corner boost on that. It doesn't really matter if you jump up the stairs or not. Just run into the purple and you want to collect it like that. Then once you've collected purple, you want to do another booty scooty down. So once again, it's just direction, jump, color wheel, double pause. Like that. You can scooty down. It's only faster on the stairs, so you don't really need to hold it that far. Okay, in this room, it's just movement.
Did you know, Hugh,
again.
that purple is at the very end
Just
of the
trying
visible
to
spectrum?
get from one end to
It's
the
the
other.
hardest colour for our eyes to distinguish. Now,
Just a case of getting all these
one step further
bunny
in
hops
purple, a colour beyond what we
as
can actually
quickly as you
perceive.
can.
We call these impossible colours. And I fear that this is where I currently reside. If reality is rooted in our perception, and you cannot perceive me, do I even exist to you? I'm sure that I do. I mean, you're reading this letter, or at least I hope you are.
Yep. Then you get to the door at the end, and you can go through.
Existing in this strange state of
for this one, you can
funny things to you,
just run sideways and just click between the 2 colors. It's quite simple. Then this room, you want to go left. You want to drop down this one, then you want to go here, drop down this one. Then you want to go aqua, drop down here, purple, drop down there. If you change quickly, you can actually drop down there without hitting the purple one. Then you want to go aqua here, drag this box out just enough that you can fit behind it, go purple, go behind it, then you switch to blue, and you actually perform a booty scooty to the left, because as well as going down stairs faster, booty scooties push crates faster. So that just allows you to push the crate a little bit faster. So once again at full speed, you go down, just make your changes as efficiently as you can, do the scooty, and then through the door. For this section, you want to just change, it's quite simple really, it's just trying to chain your jumps together as efficiently as you can. Now for this room, you want to come up here, this is another one which is just efficiency. You just want to be jumping up. This is more or less the intended part of the level, just very quickly until this last one, which the intended way is for you to jump up and switch like that, but you actually don't need to. You can just jump up to the end from there. So from the start again, you go up and you just kind of hopping around and you make it up to the end. Yep, and you just in the Dr. Grey cutscene again. You can go for the head boost once again. You're collecting this orange shard, and we will pick up on the next video for the pink segment. Thank you for watching.